So the Japanese automaker Nissan released its 4-year growth plan last week, and they said they would be right-sizing their production capacity and streamlining unprofitable parts of the business.
All right, so let me just translate this for you out of jargon business speak. Right-sizing probably means downsizing.
Yep, they're closing 2 factories.
So they're downsizing their production capacity, and then streamlining means just getting rid of unprofitable parts of
Firing
the business.
people.
Yeah, they're going to be firing a lot of people. Now, you might be asking why. Why would they be doing this?
They're losing money hand over fist.
Right, and why is that?
Because nobody wants what they're selling.
Right, nobody wants cars anymore.
Right, and especially these cars. So, I mean, they announced they'll be investing mainly in sports cars and EVs. And they announced the introduction of the Aria EV in the US, which will come out in 2021, and that by 2023, Nissan will launch 8 pure EVs and expand its e-Power hybrids. So they said by the end of the fiscal year 2023, we forecast electrified vehicles to account for 60% of our sales in Japan, 23% in China, 50% in Europe, resulting in sales of more than 1 million.
They're missing a whole continent there.
Yeah, they didn't mention the United States.
But why?
I think because it's probably a tiny number. So only 2 of Nissan's 7 EVs, the Aria and the Leaf, will be sold in the US in the short term. And Nissan's restructuring plans call for closing 2 of its manufacturing facilities, reducing its global portfolio from 69 to 55 models, and introducing new SUVs and pickup trucks in North America.
Oh, so that's why they didn't talk about EVs in North America. It's because they just want to make more pickup trucks and SUVs.
Now, if you're wondering about the Aria, because this is one of the first times we've seen it other than a concept vehicle, it's an all-wheel drive CUV that will arrive in Japan first in 2021 before being released in the US and Europe. The range is supposed to be around 300 miles, and it's expected to be unveiled with the production version in July.
You know, I'm excited to see it. I mean, keep in mind the Nissan Leaf has been, the backbone of the EV market.
The funny thing is, though, in their latest promotional videos, the Leaf is nowhere to be seen. So, I mean, they built up this brand, and then basically I think they're dropping it.
Yeah, I mean, the Leaf has always been this weird niche thing for Nissan. It's always been this compliance car. First, it started off as a compliance car. There's no argument about that. They had you'd grow a tree as you drove. They had a little treeometer on the front dash. And I remember when I bought my Nissan Leaf, the car dealer had no idea what it was. So I was driving along and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And she was just like, "Oh, I don't know what that is." I'm like, It's making a weird shape. What's happening? It's just, I don't know. I have no idea. And that was kind of the epitome of how Nissan treated the Leaf. It was just this like, okay, you seem to be a wacko hippie. We've got the car for you. Why don't you buy it in these select states? Then they kind of expanded it. And now it seems like they're just going to drop it.
Yep.
Great.
You got it.
If we want to change this world of ours,
Which we do.
Then we've got to spread information like this.
And you can.
We've made these clips short and easy to share. Just click on the share button down below, copy the link and paste it into an email or your social media.
Now you know.